Unfortunately, about 2.5 years ago, Jack did complete suicide. He was 27, living in the Amford area. So there was a big push really from the Amford community to try and set something up, to try and not stop, because we're never going to stop, but to prevent as much as possible something like that happening again in the community.
Well, obviously through a tragic incident to a close colleague of mine and friend, I decided I thought, well, let's do something. So we set up, I helped the idea really, and got in touch with Jesse, Jack's father, and spoke to his parents, said it'd be nice to set up a foundation. Let's make a difference in our town and community.
Anthony approached me and asked what did I think about having a little corner and a cafe somewhere that we could raise money, and then anybody that needed any help with mental issues, depression, anxiety and the such as like, then hopefully we could raise a bit of money, have a pot of money, because it's difficult for people to get counselling. In all honesty, I took about 2 weeks to think about it, and I came to the conclusion, difficult as I knew it would be, that the need and the demand was there. Very, very quickly, I got to be honest, a lot quicker than I would have imagined, the local community came together and they just went boom.
We were very fortunate during COVID time. The local community, when a lot of the businesses were on furlough, a lot of the apprentices and builders came together and actually built us a wellbeing centre on Amford football pitch, which was amazing. So no cost to the foundation at all. The community came together and provided that for us so that we could start to do the face-to-face counselling then for people in the local area.
Liz got in contact with me, explained to me their amazing hub of mental health and wellbeing in Ammanford and how it was so prominent, you know, in the Amman Valley. So I said to her, well, look, what about if we bring it to Swansea? I said to them, look, what if I give you a permanent space here that you can call this your home? So it started every couple of weeks and it just started getting busier and busier. And then we had this huge meeting in December and we were like, let's go something bigger. Let's set up a mental health hub where we've got multiple organisations in one room. Somebody here that if they need help with benefits, if they need help with, you know, the Samaritans, if they need help with any part of our community, that somebody's there to be able to help there and then, because we don't want anybody to leave here and not feel like they've got the help. So now we do it every Friday.
Just after the new year, January time, I went through quite a lot of personal problems, especially to do with my mental health. It did take me a while to pluck up the courage to come. You know, I did get out of bed, which was quite good. It got me out of bed to start with. And it's that shall I or shan't I kind of go. But to be honest, it was the best decision I ever made. Every Friday I have that incentive to come here by 10 o'clock. So it's, but it was that initial get in here was the hardest step.
The big part of it is having the confidence to actually walk through the door. I think that would take a lot of confidence in and of itself, so I try and position myself here to let them know, look, I'll be here, text me or ring me when you get here and I'll meet you downstairs and walk you up just so I'm on hand, like, you know. So it's a really handy way of seeing people, it's a real chilled out atmosphere, free tea and coffee, you know, what's not to like really, so it's really good.
I think what we've noticed is that we've got a template that others could use or could be used in other areas, not only sort of our wellbeing centre in Amford and the work that we're doing in the local community, but also in this wellbeing hub. I think this is a brilliant template. It just completely gets rid of any barriers for people, rather than people having to kind of, you know, seek out help and have doors sort of closed or be on long waiting lists. They can just walk in and get that support straight away.
Pride is not a word I use at all. I would like to have been in a situation to have done this 3.5 years ago. Things might have been different then. I think we maybe have hit the tip of the iceberg, because I hope that we do get asked to expand it on a regular basis, but we have to be realistic, and it's all down to funding, because everything we've achieved so far has been done by the generosity of local businesses and sort of associations, and like I say, Mr. and Mrs. Jones running marathons. So as long as that continues to grow, then we can continue to grow. I think no matter where you go, people are sort of home birds, and they are proud of where they come from. And if they take that pride and say, right, okay, let's do something for the community, then this can go, spread its wings and go wide.